before I like to get started here, I'd just like to say these bands, these 4 bands, they're some of the most talented ones on the scene. You know, they're absolutely incredible. Like the Young People, I could close my eyes and I could just feel where you guys led me. Is that you guys are absolutely incredible. Okay, here we go. So, hello. How are you guys doing tonight? Good. Good. Yeah. I'm David D'Entremont, and I'm just looking to take a few minutes to speak tonight, based around what this exactly means. Okay. Anyway, so here we go. This is kind of a sketchy speech. I just wrote it today. Anyways, so I spent a decent amount of time hanging around the local scene, and the New Black in particular. And, I've had the opportunity to see so many of these bands and work as a doorman. I'm not going to pretend like I'm the New Black OG or whatever. I'm not even close to that. I didn't start coming till long after the place opened. Nor can I say I've been to every show since. But based on the circumstances of tonight, I didn't think I could let this show happen without having said a few words, okay? So, I recently started attending MRU, and to say the least, I've been pretty distracted with school recently and a lot of brand new beginnings. So when I first got the invite to this event, I didn't really know exactly what it meant until around Monday evening when I jumped on Facebook and I looked at the page and I took a look at my invites. I clicked on this one and it hit me like a ton of bricks. I was like, holy fuck, the New Black is closing down? Like, this is ridiculous, you know? There's so many thoughts that were going through my mind at that point. I mean, for me, the New Black has always been a place to go and let loose and forget everything. To go to a concert setting and give into different bands that were playing and just let them take you somewhere else and instill passion and feeling directly into your heart. I couldn't come to these. I could come to these shows and unleash my passion and tension and express myself in any way I wanted without giving a fuck about anyone around me and how they might see me. I could even say to people, forget all that matters. Just join in the fun and just unleash, just relax and just do it. I've never been a 100% normal person, but this was always a setting that encouraged you to be whatever you wanted to. One of the things that this reminded me of was the first time I went to a New Black show about 2 years ago. I got a text from my one of my friends, Riley, and I hadn't seen him in a long time. He was asking me to join me at a local music show. One of his friends' bands were playing at. He told me the band's name was Abstract Asylum, and they were playing at a place called the New Black Center for Music and Arts. And I was like, man, that's quite the mouthful. But I've never heard of the place. I'd never heard of the place before, and I was excited by the opportunity to try and show local metalheads what was up. Like, that's pretty up. Anyways, so I threw on, I called my buddy Jacob Rogan, my man on metal. I threw on the Brutalist t-shirt I owned, and I tried to find the location of this place in Inglewood. When we finally found it and realized the entrance was in the back, I remember walking up the steps for the first time. I was a little nervous and a little out of my mind based on the fact that we had a quick stop at Griffith Woods before the show. Quick tip, guys, if you're going to write something in your speech that's inside joke, make sure your friends are here. As I paid my entrance fee and I walked up to the front of the stage and I looked around and began to get familiar with the place that I'd come to spend a fair amount of time at in the future. When you think about the New Black, there's all the little features that you can associate with the place, such as the murals on the walls as you climb up the steps to the doorman, or the pirate flag, or the little fans around the place that desperately try and cool it down after the crowd gets rowdy. It doesn't work. This place turns into a furnace. I'll walk outside after shows after a good mosh in negative 20-degree weather and never not feel the cold at all. Then everyone will rush back in past Asteroid Tattoo Shop when they hear the next band starting with their sound check. Another thing that reminds me of this place is that pipe that says "Do not touch" on it. Like, what? Like, what? Like, I've always imagined it's like really hot or something, but like, I've never ventured to actually touch it. I trust their logic. Anyways, and another thing that's always bugged me about this place is I'm pretty sure there's a skunk that lives here. Like, every time I come out, I always smell it at some point or another. You know, like inside or outside. It's really weird because I've never seen the damn thing. Yeah. At one point, I was here in April. I think it was like the 20th, April 20th. Yeah. The woman's washroom just absolutely reeked of the thing. I walked in there, but all I could find was a bottle of Visine empty in the sink. How weird is that? I guess I'll never figure it out. It's just another thing. It's just another one of those things among the walls of this place, covered in the countless posters, stickers, graffiti, and knickknacks, remnants of personal memories of hundreds of band members, thousands of music fans who've been in and out of this place over time. A testament to the metal shows, the rock shows, the punk samplers, the ska shows, acoustic shows, extreme shows, and psychedelic shows, and progressive shows. This place has seen everything from hardcore dancing to LGs and suicide silent shirts to Michael Byron Gray and all that you could possibly imagine in between. It resonates with the music of so many different bands. Some were good and others needed a little bit to work on. Beyond the obvious though, this place tells us something. It says to us that behind a city with a culture based purely around making incredible amounts of money and dressing up like cowboys and getting hammered, has grown a group of people to transcend this cultural abomination. People, artists, with all kinds of incredible talents coming together to build something infinitely deeper than the mainstream puts emphasis on, the arts. And for me, music in particular are something that represents us as a species, as something good. It proves that we feel and love, it's what makes us human. And the arts are still alive and flowing through our veins. And even more importantly, with our in the next generation, in the youth. And to me, that's what the New Black is a symbol for. Okay? So,